Just a second. Huh? I'll start with a prayer. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Narayana Samarambhat, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam, Sadashiva Samarambhat, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. Hari Om. Hari Om. Welcome to all the Atmajyotis, Divine Light of the Self, with the blessings of our Sadguru Sri Prabhuji. Let's continue with our Manana on contemplation of the Drk Drsya Viveka talks. Welcome all once again. Welcome. Who else has joined? Welcome Shaila ji and Indra ji. Quite some time. Shaila, how are you?
Namaste, ma'am. Fine.
Yeah, long time. Yeah, we thought only like for 4 people only we have distributed the talks, but still all can participate in the QAs. So last week before in the previous sessions we have covered this DDV talks up to 26, wherein we have discussed about the relation between the Jiva, Chidabhasa, the Deha, that is body, and Sakshi. So we'll just touch upon that. We have talked about the 3 relations: Sahaja Sambandha, Karmaja Sambandha, and Brantijanya Sambandha. Can anyone just say what is it actually in a very simple way in one sentence? Sublakshmi ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವೇ? Hari Om, Jai Shri ji, you have also joined. Very nice. Am I audible?
Hari Om, you are audible. Yeah.
You will stay in the session?
ಅದು 4:20 ತನಕ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ
ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ.
ಓಕೆ, ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ರೀ.
ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ವಿಡಿಯೋ?
ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಗುರು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಗುರು ವಿಷ್ಣು ಗುರುದೇವೋ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಃ ಗುರು ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ತಸ್ಮೈ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುವೇ ನಮಃ. ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾನಂದಂ
Thank you.
ಆಕಾರಂ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಂ ಯೇನ ಚರಾಚರಂ ತತ್ಪದಂ ದರ್ಶಿತಂ ಯೇನ ತಸ್ಮೈ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುವೇ ನಮಃ. ವ್ಯಾಸಾಯ ವಿಷ್ಣುರೂಪಾಯ ವ್ಯಾಸರೂಪಾಯ ವಿಷ್ಣುವೇ ನಮೋ ವೈ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನಿಧಯೇ ವಾಸಿಷ್ಠಾಯ ನಮೋ ನಮಃ.
Thank you. I think you joined a bit late. I asked a question and I thought you will answer.
It was not for the prayer. It was not for the prayer.
Prayer was over. It's okay. Chanting a prayer is always good, no?
Yes, thank you.
So I was asking, like in the previous sessions, we have talked about this relationship between the Chidabhasa, Jiva, Deha, and Sakshi. So 3 relations we have talked about: Sahaja Sambandha, Karmaja Sambandha, Brantijanya Sambandha. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂಚೂರು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಜಯಶ್ರೀ? Anybody can tell. That's just a revision.
Sambandha.
Yeah, tell Anupama.
Sahaja Sambandha is the relationship between the Chidabhasa and the mind.
Correct. Manas.
Next is the Karmaja Sambandha. Karmaja Sambandha is the relationship between the Jiva and the karma, means related to body, deha, and deha. And Brantijanya Sambandha is actually the illusionary relationship with Jiva and Sakshi.
Correct. Correct. So the first Sambandha between Chidabhasa and Manas, Sahaja Sambandha, that actually we call it as Jiva. So there when we say Manas, it consists of not as 4 parts, but the 4 functions, Manas, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. And we are still continuing with verse 10. So I think there is no need to share the shloka, alva. Last time we have gone through the shloka, alva. So who will begin with today's, where is it? Yaar ivattu first ಹೇಳೋದು? Where is it? Yeah. Jayashri ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು? You will ask some questions or talk 27. I think 27 and 24 are almost same. Did you people notice?
Actually, I don't understand so much of 27th talk.
No, 20, whatever was discussed in 24 only is covered in 27. Because the shloka 10 is repeated, I think, in 24. Alva? ಹೇಳಿ ಸುಬ್ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಆಡಿಯೋ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳಿ. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾ, ಅಲ್ಲ ಜಯಶ್ರೀ Jayashri, what about you?
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared.
Hello.
Okay.
I've listened to the talks, but I'm not good at it.
No problem.
Allah, Jayashri, if you have
Okay,
listened,
no
if you have any questions, you can put it.
ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ, ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ.
Sublakshmi, you are ready with some questions?
I can answer the questions.
Yeah,
that's
very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Sublakshmi freeze ಆಗೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Yeah, I have prepared the questions also. ಹಾ, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಂದು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. I think am I not
audible?
ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಬೇರೆ? ಓಕೆ, ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದಾಗಿದೆ ಇದು ಐಪ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. I'll disconnect and join in my mobile. Okay.
Question ಕೇಳಿ disconnect ಮಾಡಿ.
Just give me a 1 minute. 1 minute. Give me 1.
No, you put the question.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಹೇಳಿರಿ. No, I will not disconnect. I will just join in 1 minute. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll complete problem.
Yeah. Now is it okay?
Yeah, very much.
Connectivity and all? Okay,
Yes.
fine. So now continuing with the same shloka and continuing with the same topic. So Guruji has elaborated further. So he is asking a few questions. Guruji was asking a few questions in that and as well as answering that. So I will be sticking on to the questions
Very
so
good.
that all can answer that.
Yeah, participate.
Okay. So okay, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಿಂದ translation ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I don't know whether it will be. So to start with, to whom the feeling of I will come. Anybody can answer?
Yeah. People can answer.
It,
Anybody?
it comes to Jiva. It
Ego.
comes to Jiva when the reflection of the consciousness happens on the mind. As
Correct.
soon as it happens, the I thought comes.
Correct.
As soon as the jiva connects with body, mind, intellect, then the I thought.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, Rajni ji?
Yeah, the same. The moment we connect to the ego, the I thought would be there.
Correct. Correct, Sublakshmi Ure.
Yeah, very much, very much. All has right now. So, will the feeling of I be all the time?
No, in deep sleep, we do not have this.
Very good.
Anybody else say that?
Or you can even add to that, will the I thought be there all the time, and will it be the same all the time?
That question comes next.
Next.
That is bit elaborated. Actually, it is yes. The answer is yes, because even in Gadha Nidra, even deep sleep also, we are that I is there, and of course, it will lead to further questions now.
Allala. In deep sleep, it is there anta helala. It has gone to the sleep mode. That is that what the seed form.
Now, Guruji says it is there in all the time. Okay, and then it also explains that which all the time means what? That is Jagrutta, Swapna, Sushupti. So then the Guruji starts that. So in each state, how it is, what it is. Like that, Guruji has elaborated that.
Anybody has anything to share here, like saying that I is there all the time? Yes or no?
Yes, I is there all the time.
Okay.
And maybe in the sleep dream state, it reduces it becomes half.
That will be the next question she will be asking. Question not leaked yet.
Okay, so all the time means it is Jagrutta, Swapna, Sushupti, it is already known. So now out of this, when I feeling will be very strong. I am framed a very small question with a single line answer.
Yeah. All will be participating. Yeah.
Waking state when our ego is in peak.
Yes. That will be strong. Ego will be very strong.
Yes.
So, and what it will do, what it does. When it is in Jagrutta, that Ahankara is in Jagrutta state, so what it is doing?
It will take whatever action is done, it takes the ownership of that.
Yes.
Yes. And also it will fulfill the whatever desires pertaining to the body. It says that it takes the BMI thing, that feeling of BMI it will be having. And then it will fulfill all the whatever is required for the BMI in that way. That feeling will take care only for the BMI. Am I right? Any?
Yeah. Anybody can have anything to say on this? Add on to this?
When we say fulfill all the needs of the BMI, there are few needs which are important for the survival of the body. And there are few desires. So how do we distinguish between that? The physical body needs, suppose it needs food, air, sun. So that is fulfilled. But my desires to have this, to have that, that is the cause of the concern, or that is the problem.
Yeah. Sublakshmi. So when you said it will fulfill all the needs, and did you mention that it will fulfill all the desires also?
Yeah.
So Rajni is asking this. Yeah. Fulfilling all desires. Whether that fulfilling of all desires is done for that during that waking state?
Thinking that it is the body. Okay.
It will try to fulfill.
I feeling is
it may try to fulfill.
Whatever is required required for the body and for through the whole BMI, you can also say that. So it will try to, that action will be according to that. Action
Yeah.
will not be for anything else. It will be only for that.
Oh, that is the way of saying it. Yeah.
Yes.
But
yes.
as Rajniji was asking this, so all needs or desires may not get fulfilled. So what
May not
happens
be.
to that?
May not be. May not be.
So those are actually stored as impressions again.
Yes.
So that is how the functioning happens. But this participates very actively in all this, taking
Yes.
as body ones, as mind ones, as intellect ones. Like it takes the ownership for whatever happens, whatever is happening, everything. Gnata, Neya, what is that other one? Gnana.
Jnana.
Gnana, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So any other input for this? Or you can go for next question.
Yeah. Devati, can I go for next question?
One more
Or
thing
anybody
happens during this waking state, Alva Sublakshmi, when this I is very prominent, strong during the waking state. One more thing happens there. Guruji talks about that. What is it? Anybody can say that.
It will hold on to the body.
I have made it. Yeah, that's what it holds on to the body.
Yeah, you told
and
that.
then action will be according to that only, nothing else.
Yeah.
So, and our next question will be, what this I feeling forgets, and because of that, what it does.
Yeah. Actually, I was about to say that, but you have put it as a question.
No, I made all the questions.
So we have to
all.
wait very patiently what the next question will be before expanding our answer.
That sentences are
very nice.
I
very
just
nice.
went.
You have made it short and
continuous.
sweet. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
continuous.
I think who she was about to tell, Indra or Shaila. They were actually about to continue with that.
Yeah, definitely. We can go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just said it will hold on to the body. In the waking state, it will not leave. What was the question now?
Now, the same.
What it
the
forgets?
I feeling forgets and what actually it does. So that's what you said, holding on to the body.
Okay.
And what it forgets.
The power is coming from actually Chidabhasa, not from the ego.
Correct.
Okay. Anything else?
Some particular terms are used here.
Yeah.
Somebody can say that.
Before that, there is one question. When you say it holds on to the body, what do we understand by that, holding on to the body?
Yeah, actually, it is connected with the answer that what it forgets. So, and then that holding on to the body comes. If anybody can answer, fine.
Yeah,
Correct,
it forgets that it's inanimate and it is getting its the energy from the consciousness and from the Chidabhasa, but it feels that it is the one which is doing the it takes the ownership, as we said earlier, but it forgets that it is inanimate. BMI is inanimate actually. Without the power of the consciousness, it is nothing.
Yeah. So some two terms are used here.
Yes.
Can you get that?
It is forgetting that it is Sakshi only. The I is Sakshi. The real I is Sakshi only. That feeling it forgets completely, and then it holds on to the body, and whatever and every connected things to the body only, it will be going on and on and on. Or that when you are awake, when you are in Jagrat state, you will completely forget that I am Sakshi.
What are those two terms? Anybody can remember? Anupama, Shaila, Jayashri. Jayashri is there or quit?
Jayashri illa.
So it is Avarana and Vikshepa.
Okay.
See, I exist. That is there very much.
Yeah.
But I am the Sakshi, that everyone said. I am the Sakshi. That is not there.
Mm.
So there is Avarana and Vikshepa both. So now you can continue, Sublakshmi. You said that once the answer comes, Rajani's question will be answered.
Yeah, that is, Rajani also answered the question by herself.
Yeah.
That saying that consciousness and
Yes.
she answered the question.
It is the identification. That's all.
Yeah. So
see, by saying holding on to, we mean that it is identifying.
Yes, yes.
See, I'll apply it to myself. When I'm doing so many actions, every time for me, I am the body. With that feeling only I am doing, no?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm the body.
So I'll just apply it to myself.
My car, my this one, everything. In that way only we will be acting.
So I means for me this body.
Yes.
It is sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes I means it is the mind. But most of the time I is this body.
Yeah.
I look at myself in the mirror. Oh, I am this.
Yes.
I am identified as Satya. Yes.
Constant awareness will not be.
So that is the meaning of holding on to.
Yeah. So, Guruji,
is that answer okay, Rajni ji?
Yeah, Hanji. Correct. I get it. Thank you.
Okay, next.
Where there is an I feeling all the time, all have been agreed to. But when that feeling will be only half?
Sleeping.
While we are sleeping. The dream state. Dream state.
Yeah.
In dream state,
it's not so active.
There will be body. Yeah, it will be only 50% of the ego will be functioning.
We are reduced to half.
What it does when it is half, that means that I feeling still even while having half of that I feeling, what exactly does?
What I understand is, see, at that particular point of time, what you write in the waking state, it is very strong with BMI. But when it goes to rest, the impressions, they come as dream, or that I consciousness, it takes the various characters. So it is only the one consciousness which takes different characters in the dream state.
Yeah. So while taking the characters in the dream state, that I feeling will also be there, but it will not be to that extent attached to the BMI.
It is
will not be to that
blurred.
extent, which has been attached. Yes, blurred.
Okay.
Attached to the
so
BMI.
it will be attached to the characters, right? To the
yes. Yeah. That is what the Guruji says. It will get attached to that. So that is why, but it cannot, as a I feeling which we are in awake, and when my body and everything is there, but still I cannot do anything with my body, mind, nothing. Only the dream character will be doing something or the other. Right? Okay. So that is how Guruji says it is half. And that experience works. Experience in the dream world is there. So that again, only we are experiencing. So again, Guruji says that it is half only. It's not.
Okay. Next idea.
ಇದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ಇದೆ.
ಇರ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕವರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
So ಇವಾಗ ಜಾಗೃತ feeling is over, dream feeling is over. Now coming to Sushupti. In Sushupti, how it will be, like what happens when it is in Sushupti state, and what it does.
Sushupti, as said, it is in the silent, it is in the sleep mode.
Yeah.
So in that particular thing, then when the ego is sleeping, then the consciousness is awake. So it is the consciousness is the thing then, but I'm not aware of that. it is the consciousness. So in as a great as a Prabhuji or somebody who's a realized master, they understand that this is Susupti is me, that consciousness is me. But as a layman or as a person, Agyani, he does not realize that.
Yeah. Can you give me the name for that? In which form it will be, that I feeling will be in that Sushupti?
She said sleep state, but there is also, you can also use another term.
There is both English term and Kannada term, both are there.
It is in dormant state.
No, it is dormant, but
dormant.
It is in another word is there for that.
ಹೇಳಿ.
Okay, it is causal form. Okay, andre Karana Sharira. So iga enagutte, what happens? So this I feeling in Jagrat is called gross. Okay, Stula Sharira the Mulaka, I mean, through that it will be operating. And then in dream, it will be having Sukshma Sharira, that is subtle form. It will have the form, it will have subtle form. So, and then, through that, it will be acting half and half like. But in Sushupti, it will be only a causal form. It will be only Karana Sharira. So what is this causal form? If anyone can say, I can go ahead, or I can, as Rajini has answered half of that, actually, for that. When anyone can give the clear definition for causal form, then we can go ahead.
Yeah. Vaishnavi madam, silent.
No, ma'am, I'm just catching up with what I missed. No,
Yeah.
I'm just catching up with what I missed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
When the ego is in silent mode, and anything related that body, mind, since ego is itself is silent, everything is silent. But in causal form, that ignorance is still there. Am I correct?
Correct.
Ignorance is still there.
And not for
continue.
Not for a realized person like our Guruji. They are not in causal form. Only we are, where after on the deep sleep state, we are in causal form, and they are not.
See, causal form also has a definition. Guruji has cleared, very simple definition Guruji has said. It is impressions which are unmanifested. So, causal form means the impressions which are unmanifested. And it is also, Guruji also said that, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. That is the causal form. In the causal form, as Anupama said, ignorance. Okay. So I don't know anything, but I am still there, but in that form. That causal form, it is all impressions which are unmanifested take place. So that is the causal form. Oh, that means to say, I don't know anything means arivu illa. Nanage arivu illa. Arivu annodu idrallu illa. And next Guruji says that, so what happens in deep sleep, as Rajini and Anupama has said, it is ignorance, hence Ananda will be there, because don't know anything, complete deep sleep state. So we will not be aware, but still, as Guruji clearly puts, morning, first class nite bantapa, so that deep sleep, that Ananda, oh, tumba chanagittu, peaceful agittu. So that Ananda will be there, but that Ananda is not real Ananda. It is only through ignorance you are getting that. So that Ananda one should get when you are in Jagrata Avastheli, adu ಆನಂದ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು? How it has to come? It is through jnana. Okay, so this is what Guruji concludes. Okay, only when you are in Jagrat, you can get jnana. You may be ajnani even in Jagrat, you may be ajnani, but you are aware that you are ajnani, and then you will seek for jnana and you will get jnana, and that is mukti. Getting jnana and being in jnana is mukti. So in Jagrat, so Guruji says that it is in no way you can get jnana either in deep sleep or in dream. You can get jnana only when you are in Jagrata Avasthe. Waking state only you can get the jnana. So that is how it has been concluded. And then one last question.
One second
has
before
asked.
that. One question is there. One question. When we say Karan Shareen is the impressions unmanifested, what do we understand by that? Suppose I wanted to become a doctor and I have not become a doctor. So is this an impression which has been unmanifested? Would that be a Karan Shareen?
No. See, impressions may pertain to present scenario or previous janma or like whatever prarabdha karma or sanchita karma. There may be so many impressions which have been left and which may come and get manifested, or it will be dormant and it won't get manifested at all. If my understanding is correct, that is the answer.
The impressions, carried from many lifetimes.
So I have a doubt
of this lifetime also.
I have a doubt.
But then that would be very, very. It would not be a very peaceful state, no? If that.
No, we will not be aware of it. We don't know anything at that time. See, that is what deep sleep means, no? Sushupti. Deep sleep means you will not be knowing what is happening or any impression is there or nothing, no. Unless, see, we are, even as an jnani, as a layman, as you said, we will not be. I got
it goes to a subtle
That's
form.
all we know. That's all we know. Actually, in deep this one, what has happened, we will not be knowing about. That is why it is called. Guruji says that impressions unmanifested.
Okay, so this impressions unmanifested, I may not even know in my dream, in my waking state. They could be so suppressed. No.
No, we will not be knowing about it. That's what, as said that it clearly jnana in Jagrata Avasthe, then we will be understanding what is Sushupti, and accordingly we will be making our efforts to remove the impression, whether required or not. Well, to remove that, without with the jnana, we will be doing all those things. Okay.
Yeah, Indra wanted to say something.
Yeah, I have a doubt. Can I get the proper definition for impression? Is it desire or it's
vasanegalu? Vasana shaya anta heltare.
Everything. Impression anta andre everything. Each thought is an impression.
Okay.
With like thought anta andaga, so see, everything is a thought anta antaralva. So even if I verbally don't speak out, something is there anta andre, that becomes a thought and that is an impression.
Okay.
ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮರೆ ಆಗಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಇದಾಗಿ ಸಬ್ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಉಳ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಅದು ಆ ವಾಸನೆಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ವಾಸನೆಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪೂರ್ವ ಜನ್ಮದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಕರ್ಮಗಳದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕೋ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕೋ ಅದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
Another way is thought which is not converted into action becomes an impression.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's so what actually Guruji has explained about it.
No,
like any thought, he has even given some tips, like any thought when it comes, you convert it to action, then they no more stay.
Okay.
But that is not possible
living
to convert each and every thought to convert into action.
Yeah, becoming aware, living in conscious awareness.
Okay.
All this is like a as practice he gives, no?
Okay, the last two questions we have.
No, Rajani was still
Yeah,
telling
please.
something.
Yeah.
There is one
Please
thing, it seems in the subconscious mind, each and every thought is recorded. Now, this is, I find it very dangerous in the sense I want to clean this or I want to stop. So that is a time when the awareness should fall into it.
Exactly. That
So if my
jnana,
awareness is on the consciousness, then my thought would be right and I can cut my thought.
Yeah, in the conscious state, you are giving that knowledge, and while doing this nididhyasana, they go into subconscious mind. So that is why they insist on nididhyasana. See, now whatever we are interacting, talking, communicating, getting some knowledge or doing some contemplation, all this is a knowledge for us in a waking state. And this is only 5% of the conscious mind.
and
Hmm.
example,
Mind.
yeah.
So we need to do nididhyasana so that it goes inside. And then there is a rewriting. The rewriting happens. That happens during nididhyasana. That also we do in waking state only. But it goes into subconscious. So that is why this is very important, because today I may learn this. It may stay for me for you. Just leave this for a week or a month or so. Completely we forget. That is the tendency of the mind.
Only
Certain things will
sometimes
be
when
remembered, certain things will be forgotten.
only when that kind of thing, something comes up or something gets triggered, that comes up.
Yeah, some will be at the surface, so they come out.
So
Some
for
will be at the
actually, the
lower.
problem is that I operate from the BMI. The
Yes.
solution
Yes,
would be
yes,
when
that
I
is the
start
problem.
operating from the consciousness. Every
Yes.
time I ask a question to myself,
Yes.
what
Yes, yes,
am I operating from the consciousness or
Yes.
am I operating from the BMI?
Yeah,
That is
is
the
the
time when my
conclusion.
problems would be reduced, right? Then
Yes, that is
I would be.
actually a very good sadhana for us.
That is the concluding sentence said by Guruji, for which I have raised the question, what is bondage?
So operating
If
from
any
the
can-
conscious means intellect under the under sakshi. Otherwise, intellect works under ahankar, ego.
Okay, can anyone say what is bondage?
My my attachment to the BMI is a bondage, is the cause of bondage.
Yeah, as long as I'm having a BMI thought, the bondage remains. That is the main thing. Okay, and then when do you get mukti?
When the body is operating, it will operate the similar way, but then it is not under the influence of the ego. It is operating. It is under the consciousness. It is working. When I'm totally aware that I am the consciousness and this body is becomes the instrument of that consciousness, and it works for the lok kalyana, not for my very selfish, limited needs or to my desires. It does not.
Very nice answer, Rajani.
In fact, Rajani ji, previous to this, when she said that I operate under the consciousness, that itself is mukti.
Yes.
Because you are very much aware, we are very much aware that I am no more identified with the BMI.
Yeah.
That becomes liberation only. Yeah.
But it is so split second that that awareness is not there at time.
Yeah,
you know?
that is the conditioning with which we all are living. So that is why when we do all this, no, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, more of Nididhyasana will help us.
Yeah.
More
Thank
and
you
more
so
of
much,
Nididhyasana.
Satyavati and others.
Thank you, Subbulakshmi ji. You want to leave?
I
huh?
have to.
You want
I
to
have
quit?
to leave. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for very good participation, and you have come up with really good questions and good
Thank you. Thank you.
contribution was there. Yeah. So Anupama ji, next talk 28. You have questions?
Again, the same three steps and the impressions only. What is the primary impression?
Anything new? Anything different? You please ask one question, no, at least.
How the secondary impressions are formed?
From one impression, which is the most important, is the BMI. From there, many thoughts would come. So that will form the secondary.
You should relate it to it with waking state with dream state. In waking state, we are connecting ourselves very much with the body, mind, and intellect, and so the primary impression pops up, and not everything is every desire and requirement is fulfilled even in the particular day, and some becomes the goes to subconscious mind, and in the dream state that comes, and that is how the secondary impression comes.
In some other talks, maybe Tattva Bodha or so, about the waking, dream, and deep sleep, he has also given the name. What is that? Vyavaharika Jiva, Pratipasika Jiva, and Paramarthika Jiva. We have come across. Anybody remembers that? But of course, here he has not used that. That's what. No, whatever we have learnt, easily we forget. So next, so that 28 is short, I guess. Next talk is 29, Indraji.
And this is called
if people please come on video, no, otherwise only I will be seen on YouTube. At least 1 or 2, yeah. In YouTube, what happens? Only those who are on video only will be displayed. Okay.
And the projection of impression, Guruji is using some term related to
Vikshepa.
Srishti. What is Jiva Srishti and what is Ishvara Srishti?
That comes in the next talk, right?
Yeah, in the next week.
Indraji covers that now.
Okay.
What is the term? Any other term is there, Anupama?
Those two actually comes now. After that impression, this is coming.
Yeah. So Indra, I think Indra will come up with the questions now. Yeah, Indraji.
I'll start. Yeah. What is Ishvara Srishti?
Shaila's voice is very low, so we can't hear. Even if she is saying something, sometimes we may not hear.
What was the question, Indraji?
What is Ishvara Srishti?
Whatever is happening, like the individual jiva, it is happening through Ishvara Srishti only. What to say, like individual consciousness and the universal consciousness through Ishvara Srishti only, it is happening.
Anybody else? Anupama? Add on to this.
We can say the projection of the universe as any beings, trees, plants, water bodies, anything, that is the Ishvara Srishti.
Yeah.
Means projection of the consciousness, awareness.
Correct. Yes, Rajniji, anything you have to say?
Yeah, correct. That becomes the Ishvara Srishti. So like sun, the water,
everything.
Air. So that is Ishvara Srishti.
Yeah.
And we are also part of Ishvara Srishti only.
In one simple sentence, what we can say is, whatever we as jivas see commonly, all that will be Ishvara Srishti.
Okay.
Correct, Alva?
Yeah.
Correct, Indraji?
Yes.
Anything else is there? Any other point is there?
No, everything, whatever we see, the whole world, whatever appears, everything, and name is, everything is Ishvara Srishti, and we are a part of the Ishvara Srishti.
But there is one word to be added here in this. What is that? In the waking state. Correct, Alva? in the waking state. Because dream is our projection. The Jiva's projection.
Okay, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yes.
So we need to add that in the waking state, whatever we see. See, and there again, it is common to, for me, it is common, for you also, it is common. But what I see in my dream, only I see that. You are not able to see my dream. So that becomes my Jiva Srishti. So waking state may, whatever we see is Ishvara Srishti. It is common for all Jivas.
Yeah. Yes.
I think next she will be asking about what is Jiva Srishti.
Yeah. So when the individual creation starts, when does the Jiva Srishti starts?
With my thought, with my desires.
Correct.
With the feeling of I like, I don't like. When that starts, the
Raga
Jiva
Dresha.
Jiva Srishti starts.
Yes. Correct. So here again we can differentiate, no, how that Ishvara Srishti is common to all, but that is in waking state, and this Jiva Srishti will be limited to that Jiva.
And next question is, what leads to the next life? What will be the cause for the next life?
My vasanas, my something which has not manifested or which I want and has not been fulfilled. If I do not understand that I am the Sakshi, I will carry on that, and that will be my next birth.
The desires.
Yeah. The simple thing is the Jiva Srishti. That is the reason for the next life.
Short answer.
Because the Ishvara Srishti is always there.
So Jiva Srishti, few things will be, we can see through the dreams, which is not seen through our dreams. It will be there as an impression that lead to the next life.
Correct.
Seen in the dream.
So, if I ask a question, out of this Jiva Srishti and Ishvara Srishti, which Srishti is given importance? What is the answer?
Jiva Srishti is given importance because we not think about the Ishvara Srishti. That will be there. It will happen.
We take it for granted.
Jiva Srishti.
Yeah. And also why? Because that is the reason for the next birth. No? So that is why the Jiva Srishti only is given importance. I can make changes only in this Jiva Srishti. Ishvara Srishti is Ananta. Correct, Alva?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. Is Jiva and Ishvara different, or are they same?
In the same talk, it continues.
Yeah. Just in the last few sentences.
Yeah.
Is Jiva and Ishvara different?
Until the individual consciousness, it is related, attached to body, BMI, with ego. It is Jiva Srishti. Otherwise, there is no Jiva Srishti, and like Ishwari, there is only pure consciousness.
Correct.
Is it okay? This was my question also. Next.
Correct. This is only our sadhana, no? When the teaching is given, I am that I am Ishvara. So what does it say? I feel different, I feel separate, I feel limited. So how can I be Ishvara? So the entire teaching is given. So the answer to this question lies here. So people can actually give more inputs on this.
This is
Indra, ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು.
Yeah, in gross, causal, and subtle body level, Jiva and Ishvara are different. In the conscious level, both are the same.
Correct.
Tattva-masi.
And that's why when the teaching is given also, like when I go to the Guru and sits in front of the Guru and Guru says, you are that. The first thing in my ignorance, the first thing what comes to me is, I am identifying with this body, mind, intellect, BMI. Oh, I am Ishvara. Oh, how can I be? Then slowly that entire teaching is given at the consciousness level only. In that form, like, as a form, I am definitely different. Guruji actually used to give one more, when it comes to the power also, the power of the Prime Minister is different from power of a minister.
Yeah.
So I feel limited because I am identifying with this. But consciousness, so that is our entire sadhana actually. So finding oneness with all, one in all in one, all that. So all the impressions are what we can say burnt. So no more next birth, carrying over will not happen. Yes, Anupamaji, you want to add anything to the last question? Say it again, Indraji.
What is Jiva and Ishvara different?
Anupamaji.
Till the ignorance is there, Jiva and Ishvara are different. But when it is realized, there is no Jiva, there is no Ishvara. Only the awareness, the consciousness remains.
So at the level of consciousness, it's not different. So at the absolute level, there is only pure awareness. There is no Ishvara, there is no Jiva, difference illa. That is why, as I mentioned, that Vyavaharika Jiva, Pratipasika Jiva, and Paramarthika Jiva. I don't know whether he has used these terms here. At that level, at Vyavaharika level and Pratipasika level only this comes. Jiva Srishti.
No, these are all new terms.
But at Paramarthika level, it's not there. Only pure awareness. So the terms are not used here. I think in talk 30.
It's not used here.
In talk 30?
Not
is it in Kannada? The talk 30? Some are in English. Some of the talks are in English.
Yeah, middle two are in English, but the first one.
Maybe Anupama, if it is in Kannada, maybe you wouldn't have followed. So I think, but we have come across when we did the Tattva Bodha.
One, two times, but I'm not able to grasp fully.
So that's correct. At the absolute level, there is no difference or there is no two. Any other inputs, Rajni ji? With that, I think we have completed all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all done.
It's done?
Yeah, it's complete. Yeah, it's done.
Nice. It was good. Like, everyone participated. Everyone came out with questions. All questions were answered by almost all. It was nice. So any other question apart from what were actually being addressed here? See, in all the DDV talks, we actually come to Drk and Drsya, the separation part. So what is the sadhana for us? Why we are getting to know all this? Why this understanding is required? As Rajni ji said, if I am working as consciousness or under the consciousness, that is our sadhana all the time. With that awareness, when we start living, no more impressions, no more identification. And even in a dream also, I think we don't get any such dreams. If dream is there also, I'm like as a witness, oh, I am witnessing this dream. In that mode, we will go.
Wow.
Now what happens when we wake up? Oh, I had such dreams. I don't even know what. No connection, only some dream came.
Yeah.
It happens.
Nowadays, no dreams only nowadays.
That is also very good.
Yeah.
So the impressions are dissolving. Okay, chalo then we can close it exactly like we are closing at 5. Okay.
Is there any video on impressions what Prabhuji has told? If separately any video is there, we can get more.
Lot. Yeah, he talks only this, but I'll try to find out.
Yeah, please.
exactly something connected to this particularly. I'll try to search that.
Okay.
If possible in English.
Yeah.
Vidyaranya.
About the impressions. Okay. Okay. Anupama, prayer, closing prayer.
Apatoma Sadgamaya Amatoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amridangamaya Om Shanti 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sah Vidyam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः अन्तर्ज्योतिः बहिर्ज्योतिः सत्यज्योतिः परात्परः ज्योतिरेव ज्योतिः स्वयं ज्योतिः आत्मज्योतिः शिवोऽस्म्यहम् ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಸಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವನಾನು ನಾನೇ ಶಿವೋಹಂ 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 ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು ಹರಿಃ ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾರ್ಪಣಂ